Yo, what up YouTube? My name is Marcus and welcome back to another Myth of Empires tips and tricks video, and I'm back with 10 more for you guys. And also there's some awesome bonus tips at the end of this video, so stick around for that. But first I need y'all to hit that subscribe button, like the video, and turn those notification bells on to stay notified whenever I drop a new banger. I just want to say thank you for the amazing support lately. That really makes me happy, and I'm gonna make sure to pay y'all back with great content and make y'all happy. Let's get to the video. Tip number 1. A quick way to level up recruit and one-handed swords at the same time. Wow, the title to the first trick couldn't be longer. Anyways, this awesome trick is going to make your life better. So I cannot visually show you exactly what it looks like because you need a couple of warriors on the torture rack and I'm done torturing for now. What I can do is show you what to do without warriors on the torture rack, and just use your imagination for this one. Now, what you want to do is place the torture racks really close to each other like you see here, and the reason for that is when you swing your fist with the emphasis on fist, you can hit multiple warriors at the same time, meaning you will level up your one-handed sword and recruit 5 times faster with one hit, if you hit 5 warriors of course. Why use your fist? If you have seen my first tips and tricks video, you will know that you can level up your weapons the quickest by using the lowest tier of that weapon, which in this case is your fist. Just a quick tip though, make sure you got warriors pretty close to you. They don't have to be your neighbors, but also not on the other side of the map, because if they're far and it takes you a long time to get them back to your base, yeah, they're already recruited before you get back with your other warriors. Tip number 2. Tame a horse 2.0. You're probably wondering, why the fuck are you repeating yourself? Well, I just want to prevent you from an unfortunate event that I had to go through myself. And as you guys know, I will suffer for you. The tip I want to give you is, make sure you stay away from hills while you're taming a horse, because I think this horse really didn't like my face, or maybe I smell bad. I really don't know. All I know is that he'd rather die than be in my horse. Tip number 3. Quest. I recommend you to do your quest. They can give you great rewards, and if you're a new player, it'll definitely help you to get introduced to some of the game mechanics, because I caught myself just looking at the things I could build, and everything that kind of looked appealing to me, I built. But as I progress in the game, I noticed that everything has its purpose, and eventually you're gonna need it all. And by doing the quest early on, you will start using a lot that the game has to offer. Not everything, but a lot. And besides that, the rewards are really good in my opinion, so do your quest. Tip number 4. Toggle continuous attacks. The hold option is really good in combat since you can parry attacks with your weapons, in case you didn't know. But while I'm farming, I'm a lazy fuck. So this one is for my viewers who rather order food than cook, because it saves you maybe 30 minutes. And the average human lifespan is almost 79 years in 2021, so I'ma let you do the math how many times you can fit 30 minutes into 79 years, which will really show you how lazy we are if you think about it. Anyways, if you look on the right hand side, you see a bunch of different toggle options. One says toggle continuous attacks, which means you can hold your left mouse button and he will continuously attack / farm without holding it. Tip number 5. Perk points. First of all, what are perk points? So, as you've probably already noticed, as you're playing the game, you level up your skills. So for example, your one-handed swords, wood cutting, mining, and so on. But once you reach level 350, you don't get them for free anymore, and that's when you have to spend perk points. And how do we find those perk points? Perk points are usually found on hills, so if you see a hill, just walk up there and see if you can find one. But like I said, usually, not always. As you approach this little statue, all you have to do is press E on your keyboard and there you go, you added a perk point. Tip number 6. Myth of Empires map. Luckily, there's people who have posted a map online where you can see all the locations, from the perk points you can unlock to mine locations, etc. Now, it's up to you if you're gonna use that map or keep it as a surprise, because it's really enjoyable finding this out along the way as well. But like I said, that's all up to you. I just want to provide you the information that there is a map with all the locations. As always, I'll leave the link in the description. Tip number 7. AutoFarm Mechanics. So what do I mean by that? Build things like rabbit pens, fox pens, deer pens, or mining huts, because even when you log off and you go to bed and sleep or do whatever you're gonna do, you'll wake up or come back and you can collect resources without having to do shit. If you want to know how to tame and breed rabbits, I actually made an in-depth video about it. I'll leave the link in the description again. But this is just very handy because, for example, if you want coarse hide, you will basically have to go out and hunt foxes or boars or whatever animal will give you coarse hide, which isn't a problem, but come on. If you have a rabbit pen, it'll automatically farm that for you. And the same goes for mining. Tip number 8. Warriors. By now you should know you have the ability to recruit warriors. You can either recruit them by getting undressed, or you can recruit them by torturing them, which is quite enjoyable. Damn, I feel so weird now. Anyways, I got an in-depth video about how to capture warriors. But did you know you can put them to work in your, let's call it a town? In the previous tip, we've talked about AutoFarm Mechanics, right? Well, you can also assign a warrior to do the work for you. For example, if you have a rabbit pen, you can assign the warrior to that rabbit pen. Or if you have a mining hut, you can assign a warrior to farm the mine for you. Sometimes I feel like this game is about getting lazier every day. I love it. Also, you can take them with you while you're doing whatever you feel like doing. I would suggest you though, if you're going out to raid strongholds or camps with a lot of warriors, learn how to control the commands, because if he runs into a whole group of warriors, yeah, you guessed it, he's probably dead, and if you're close, so are you. Tip number 9. Planting. Whether you like planting or not, start doing it as soon as you can. As you've probably noticed, you're gonna need vegetable oil and soybean cake in the early stages, which you need to plant for. Let me give you the very basics of how to start planting. You will need a stone mill and a or multiple crude planters. Craft yourself some basic ash fertilizer and start fertilizing. If you look at the seed you're gonna plant, you will see how much soil porosity is required to plant this seed. To get the soil porosity up, you're gonna need a stone hoe. Okay, that sounds so fucking weird. Just smack the ground with the crude planter and you will see it going up. Also, craft yourself wooden barrels because you're gonna need water to, water the seed so it actually grows. Tip number 10. Guilds. Whether you play solo or with friends, make yourself a guild or join one, because you can actually get great rewards from being in a guild. A guild actually has its own talent tree, which you can find in the guild skills section. What you need to get these points up is copper coins and activity points, which I don't have to explain, do I? The socializing is also very great being in a guild, because if you're as addicted to this game as I am, you're gonna need socializing in some type of form. I know there's way more to a guild than I've explained, but I feel like this is enough information to convince you to join or create a guild. Also, I have created my own guild called Nightmares yesterday, and if you feel like joining, please let me know in the comments and I will reveal my server and you can be a part of future events and content. Now, if you made it to this part of the video, consider yourself lucky, because I got some great bonus tips for you guys. Not one, but two. Tip number bonus 1. Quick cash. Here we go again, the bonus tips. So if you're low on coins and you need it for whatever reason, there's a quick way to get yourself some coins to get you out of a situation. For example, you want to switch servers but you need a lot of coins for it. Well, make yourself a territory banner, which you probably already have, so hold E on the banner and go to its inventory. You cannot sell everything, just place it in the inventory and see what gets grayed out. Also, click on the item to see how much you will get for it. Tip number bonus 2. Leveling up your shields. Now this one is for people who play with shields or want to play with shields. How to level up your shield the quickest? Well, I'm going to provide you this beautiful information. What you want to do is find an area where foxes are located, which you can find on the map by pressing M, and go towards the place with the fox image. Obviously, you don't want high level foxes, so find a spot where they're like between level 1 and 5. Also, depending on your own level, obviously. You do not only level up your shields with this, also your armor and your HP. Now that was it for this video. I appreciate you guys for watching. Please do consider subscribing because there's a lot of Myth of Empires content that you do not want to miss out on. Like the video and let me know in the comments what you thought about these tips and tricks. You guys are fucking awesome. Stay positive and healthy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.